You are dying right now, and you've been wasting your time like you'll live forever. This is not a moment for weakness. This is not a time for excuses. This is a reckoning. Every heartbeat, every breath, it brings you closer to your final hour. And what will you say then? That you waited, that you hesitated, that you lived in fear? Number not you. You were not made for comfort. You were not made for safety. You were made for war. Not the war of blood and blade, but the battle inside. The war against laziness, against doubt, against the voice that says, not today. You say you want purpose, then earn it. You say you want strength, then build it. You say you want peace, then fight for it every single day, because death is coming and it won't wait for you to get ready. It won't knock politely. It will tear the door from its hinges. So what will it find? A coward curled in bed or a warrior standing tall? So your life, this life, is your arena. Each moment is a duel, each decision a blade. And if you waste them, you die before your time. I do not speak to the weak. I do not speak to the lost. I speak to the few, the ones who still hear the call, the ones who understand. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. You've been playing small, you've been soft, you've been waiting for the world to give you permission, but the world gives nothing. Everything is taken. Everything is fought for. This day, this very hour, it's yours to conquer. So rise, lift the weight, speak the truth, stand your ground, because you are dying. And only the discipline, only the fierce, only the purpose full will leave a mark. Waste no more time. Live with fire. Walk with fury. Die with honor. This is what it means to be alive. Now go, face the day like a warrior. No retreat, no surrender. And when the gods ask what you did with your time, let your life be the answer. I left nothing on the table. I lived like a king. I died on my feet. This is no bedtime story. This is your reality. And the truth is simple. The enemy isn't out there. The enemy lives inside you. It wears your face. It speaks with your voice, and it whispers lies into your soul. You can rest now. You've done enough. You've earned it. Lies. You earn nothing until it is done, until you stand on the battlefield, soaked in sweat, blood, and truth, until you've pushed beyond the limits that broke lesser men, until the doubt is dead and the discipline stands tall in its place. Every time you hit snooze, the enemy grows stronger. Every excuse is a victory for your weakness. But every rep, every early rise, every hard choice, those are strikes against the soft world. That's how warriors are made. Not in sunlight, not in praise, but in the dark, in the quiet, when no one is watching. You want to be great? Then suffer, then sacrifice, then bleed, because warriors do not seek comfort. We seek conquest over ourselves. You think you're tired? Then welcome to the beginning, because fatigue is where strength begins, because doubt is the gate and pain is the price. Do not fear the mountain. Become the mountain. Do not curse the weight. Become the weight bearer. The fire in your chest, that is your proof. That is your pulse. That is your reminder that you are still alive. So burn. Let your pain set fire to your soul. Let your struggle be the forge of your identity. And if you fall, you rise again and again and again. Because warriors do not die easy. They do not vanish. They do not beg. They leave scars. Every wound a lesson. Every bruise a badge. Every drop of sweat a sacrifice for greatness. This is not for everyone, but it is for you. Because if you've heard this far, you felt it. The war inside, the call to rise, to silence the voice of weakness, to break the cycle of failure, to take your rightful place among the few. So wake the Spartan within, sharpen your focus, strike with purpose. You are dying, but until your final breath, you fight, you lead, you bleed, you rise. And when they ask your name, let it mean something. Let it mean honor. Let it mean fire. Let it mean I lived with purpose. And when the dawn breaks and your muscles ache and your soul cries out for rest, smile, because pain is proof. Pain is currency. Pain is your offering to the gods of greatness. Others will sleep. You will rise. Others will coast. You will climb. Others will quit. You will conquer. And when they stand before your grave, let them weep, not because you are gone, but because you lived louder than most ever dared. You were fire. You were thunder. You were Sparta. Now fight, not for glory, not for applause, but because inside you, there is a warrior who refuses to die quietly. And while your heart beats, make it thunder. While your lungs breathe, fill them with purpose. And while your body stands, let your presence shake the earth. You are dying, yes, but you are not dead yet. So go out like a king, not with whispers, but with a war cry. Rise, and if they try to bury you with doubt, climb. If they strike you with failure, smile. If they drag your name through mud, march through it, because you know who you are, because you know what you are. A warrior, a fire that doesn't go out, a storm they can't quiet. So carry the burden, carry the fear, carry the weight of your ancestors on your back and make them proud. Speak not of what you could have done. Speak only of what you did. Bleed into your work, sweat into your habits. Live with pressure. Die with pride. You are dying, so live and let that life roar. If this stirred something in your soul, don't just watch, subscribe. Join the ranks of warriors who refuse to die soft. Like, let the algorithm know we still fight with fire. Comment, declare your oath. Let us know. What will you conquer today? Share, not for clout, but because the world needs fewer cowards and more soldiers of discipline. This is not entertainment. This is a movement. Stand with us or step aside.